In previous videos, we have reflected over the x-axis or the y-axis. In this video, we will practice reflecting over other lines. For example, in problem number 1, we will reflect across the line x equals 2. The first thing you need to understand is that the line x equals 2 is a vertical line at 2. When you see x equals a number, it will always be a vertical line. If you see y equals a number, which is what's coming up in problem number 4, that will be a horizontal line. But for now, here is the reflecting line, which is x equals 2. Probably the easiest way to do a reflection when you're given a graph like this is just to use the points and count. So for example, we see that the point K is 1 unit to the left of the reflection line. So K prime will be 1 unit to the right. So this will be K prime right here. Notice that point L is 2 units to the right. So its image, L prime, will be 2 units to the left. So here is L prime. And then we have point J, which is 1 unit to the left. So J prime will be 1 unit to the right. And then, of course, you can just draw the triangle. Yes, kids, it's just that easy. So for problem number 2, we are reflecting across the line x equals 3. Remember, x equals a number is always going to be a vertical line. So we have a vertical line at 3, which would be right here. Again, let's just count the squares. That's going to be the easiest thing to do for a reflection. So the point I is 1 unit to the left. So I prime is going to be 1 unit to the right. The point H is 2 units to the right, so H prime will be 2 units to the left. Notice that the point J is right on the reflection line. When you have a point on the reflection line, it will not move. So J prime will be in the same spot as point J. And then we will draw the triangle. Okay, let's move on to problem number 3. This time we will reflect across the y-axis. So this is just a review of what we've done in the past. Obviously, here's the y-axis right here. I don't have to tell you, you know where the y-axis is. And let's just count squares. So the point K is 4 units to the right. So K prime will be 4 units to the left. So here is our K prime. Similarly, L is 4 units to the right, so 4 units to the left, we have L prime. And then M is 5 units to the right. In fact, this L prime is going to be in my way. Because M prime will be 5 units to the left, so M prime will be right here. And now we can draw the triangle. Okay, now here comes problem number 4. We are reflecting across the line y equals -2. Remember that x equals something was a vertical line. So when you see y equals a number, that's going to be a horizontal line. Specifically, y equals -2 will be a horizontal line at -2. So this is our reflection line. So we're just going to count squares on either side. Notice that point H is 1 unit below the line, so H prime will be 1 unit above the line. J is 1 unit below, J prime will be 1 unit above. Point G is 3 units below the line, so G prime will be 3 units above the line. And finally, notice that point, I? Point I is right on the line. So the image will be in the same spot. The point will not move. So I prime is in the same spot as point I. Let's go ahead and draw the shape. All right, there you go. Problem number 5, reflection across the line y equals 1. So here again, when we have y equals a number, we know now that it will be a horizontal line. So y equals 1 is a horizontal line at 1. Let's count some squares. So the point K is 1 unit below the line, so K prime will be 1 unit above the line. The point L is 1 unit below, so L prime will be 1 unit above. And then point J is 4 units below the reflection line. So we will count 4 units above the reflection line, and that will be J prime. Okay, problem number 6, x equals 1. So x equals a number is a vertical line. So we're going to have a vertical line at 1. All right, I seem to have lost my lock of drawing mode, so let's try that again. Okay, so vertical line at 1, you say. Here you go. So here's the line x equals 1. So let's count these squares. Point R is 1 unit to the right, so R prime will be 1 unit to the left. Point S is 2 units to the right, so S prime will be 2 units to the left. And then point T is 4 units to the right of the reflection line. And then we can go ahead and draw the triangle. All right, so that's it for problem number 6. All right, so on the second page, these problems are a little bit backwards. This time we are given the image and the pre-image, and basically we have to figure out what's the reflection line. If you pick a pair of corresponding points like K and K prime, you can see that the line that passes right through the middle between them is this horizontal line right here. This is the reflection line. It's also easy to see because we see that J and J prime are both in the same spot. H and H prime are both in the same spot. That means that those points are on the reflection line. So that's another way of knowing that the reflection line is right here. So remember that horizontal lines are always y equals a number. So this is the line y equals 1. So we can describe this transformation as a reflection over the line y equals 1. Looking at problem number 8, I see point D and point D prime right in the middle is here. And also you can just visually see that this line right here, this horizontal line at 2, splits the double image right down the middle. Notice that it hits these intersection points perfectly. So this is the line y equals 2. Remember that a horizontal line will always be y equals a number. So this transformation can be described as a reflection over the line y equals 2. All right, take a look at problem number 9. Probably you can easily see the reflection line. It's right here. This is obviously the line that splits the double image down the middle. This horizontal line, again, is going to be y equals. Okay, this is the line y equals -1. It's the horizontal line at -1. So we can describe this transformation as a reflection over y equals -1. And for problem number 10, same concept. We can see that the reflection line is going to be right here. This is clearly the line that splits the double image right down the middle. And this is the line y equals +1. Horizontal lines are always going to be y equals something, so this is a horizontal line at 1, y equals 1. So this transformation can be described as a reflection over y equals 1.